Tell me about yourself. So tell me about yourself.
Well, I liked,
Tell me about yourself.
Can I call a friend?
Welcome back, Success Nation. In this video, I'd love to share with you the common mistakes people do and how you can succeed your rate up to 90% in any interview, in any job position that you apply for. Now you have submitted this resume and you have waited again and again and again to ultimately join that dream job and work for that dream employer you've always been waiting for, and then finally you screw up. Where did that go wrong? So in this video, I'm gonna share with you how you can overcome that hurdle and be confident enough before joining any interview that your success rate is 90% or above throughout any job position. Please do know, guys, that you never get a second chance to make a first impression. The employer decides if it is the right applicant within 3 minutes only. Now, changing 5 jobs and speaking from perspective of being in 20 plus interviews until I became very good at it, that they gave me a position role to conduct interviews when I was in the banking industry. I can confidently tell you that there are common mistakes and that there are common solutions into every job interview. Most people make the mistake of saying their life story. So when they sit down in an interview and they get asked, tell me about yourself, they tell their life story. That's not what the employer is looking for. When he says or she says, tell me about yourself, what they really mean is, tell me what value can you bring to our table? What problems can you solve for us? It's good to give them a little bit background of what's your name, how old are you, where you graduated, your experience, skills, and all of that. But that's all mentioned in their resume, which they have already read and have moved on to the next step to interviewing you. So they do not want to hear repeated answers. What they're looking for is, have you done your homework at least to show interest and show your passion and show your willingness to work with them and listen to them whenever they give you a task. So it's not always about me. No. It's always about WIIFT, which is what is in it for them, which is what values can you bring to the table and what problems can you solve. Second of all, guys, I'd like to share with you that you have to be your best self. Don't just be yourself to show that you're authentic and real and not fake, but be your best self. And that can only be done through practice. If you do practice before the job interview within a couple of times a day, you will confidently make it more of a natural flow. So when you go to the interview, you know you will present your best self, and that's how it's supposed to be. Once you present your best self, by default, you will act naturally because you're not copying anybody else, you're being yourself, but your best self. That's in relation how well you look, how well you talk, how well have you been practicing, and of course being on time. Now, last but not least, I would love to share with you a formula, 3 S's, okay? 3 S's formula, which if you apply and use, I guarantee you 90% of your success rate will be at that job interview. The first S, your successes. Speak to them about your experience. What good have you brought to the previous job roles that you have been working for? As an example, if you have applied for a social media job position, okay, this is just an example of a social media job position. When it comes to speaking about the first S, which is your success, you could say, well, in company X, through creating, engaging, and continuous content through social media, I came to make a positive return on investment at a 10 or 15% to that company, which I have mentioned the name of it in the actual resume for you to follow up and check or see my work. When it comes to speaking about your experience, guys, always show them that you're willing to actually demonstrate what you really mean. It's not just talk, but actual facts. The second is your strengths. You could say, I'm an effective communication speaker or writer through word, telephone, emails, through text, or even through posts on social media and one of the platforms, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. You could say, if you have multiple languages, you could say, these are my strengths. I'm not only effective and engage the customers in my communication, but I can also communicate in different and multiple languages like Arabic, English, and Spanish, or Japanese and French. The third S, which is the most important S, situation. It's a combination of both your strengths and your successes. If you put them together, you can fit into that best possible situation for that job position. So you can end the interview with, is that what you're looking for? If I do provide you and create consistent, valuable content that engages the customers and increase your return on investment within 6 months up to 10%, do you believe that I do fit the position? You can reverse psychology and turn the tables around. The one who asks questions, guys, controls the conversation. You do have the right to ask questions in the interview to show them that you're a person of value, and if they don't hire you, the cost of loss to them will be much greater than the cost of loss to you. Once they feel that, once they see that, once they smell that, I congratulate you to starting your new job position. For example, they can be like, oh yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for actually. We'll keep in touch and let you know what's our next step with you will be. Or they can be like, oh no, actually that's not what we're looking for. And then you kind of take it from there on. But you can only, guys, reach that level through practice. If you do not practice, then it will become very difficult for you to have that confidence level in order to be able to face any question and mold the conversation which will best fit what they're looking for. If you find this video to be useful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and do share in the comment section what was the one secret or one tip that you find most useful. Until next time, guys, apply the 3 S's.